As women, we bloat. I don't know how this happened, but you get to a point in your life, you're just always in a constant state of bloat. The bloat becomes just an appendage. You just get used to it. You just look down, and there's your stomach, and it's just there, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. And I tell you, I work out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I would rather be eating pancakes. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I think about and it's tough.
I'm always thinking about weight gain. I mean, weight gain is part of being a woman, as is bloat. Who doesn't bloat? Giselle Bundchen. She doesn't bloat. But other than that, don't you wake up in the morning, when you have the flat stomach, and then it's 4 o'clock, it's like, how did this happen?
I
had a cappuccino. How did that happen? I have a crouton, and I've gained 2 pounds.
Exactly.
How does that happen since the crouton is 3 ounces? I'm not quite sure how that metabolized in my body, but.
My 2 symptoms were bloatedness and I'm just going to say it, constipation. But I have thyroid issues, so that's also another symptom of thyroid issues. So that's actually how I started, was going for thyroid, and it turned out to be ovarian cancer.
I had the bloating, the irregularity. I was tired. It was, it's okay, watch what you eat, rest, and it was reoccurring. I went back again. It can't be. How can I almost can't get my shoes on anymore. Watch what you eat, watch the salt, watch.
Still, but you were persistent.
Yeah.
So good.
You have to know yourself.
Right.
You have to know yourself.
I was meant to say, you have to, in some ways, become almost your own doctor, which then that leads to, oh, you're such a hypochondriac. I mean, I get that from my family all the time.
Right.
God forbid I say I have a fever. I'm a hypochondriac.
I have 2 friends.
I don't feel good.
I turned into hypochondriacs because now they're like, I'm bloated, I have this pain, and I'm like, okay. I honestly think, though, if I went into my doctor and said, well, I think I have ovarian cancer, I think he'd look at me blank and be like, well, what do I do?
And what doctor is that? Is
Like
that
your family, yes, your
right.
general practitioner.
I have a funny story that happened to me when I was going through chemo. It was after work, it was already dark out, and one of my daughters was supposed to be coming over at night. So as soon as I'd get home from work, I'd take my wig off. I couldn't, even at work, I'd want this wig off, but I waited till I get home and took the wig off. So the doorbell rings, and I'm thinking it's my daughter, and because it's dark out, it's my best friend's ex-husband who I haven't seen in years. No wig, nothing, and I just looked at him, I was like, oh, hi, Dave, and he was like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a wig on. And he goes, oh, you look beautiful as you are. And I was mortified. I haven't seen him in years. So I just nonchalantly went in the house and put a hat on. So definitely have a spare hat or something by the front door.
Now, I have to ask you, is Dave bald? Is he
No.
bald? Oh, okay, because I was going to say, how could you judge?
No.
I mean, really.
If you have symptoms for more than 2 weeks, definitely go see a doctor about it.
And if it's not normal for you, definitely see the doctor.
By the way, I just want to plug in future show. Next Saturday night, I will be performing in front of the Souvlaki stand on 34th and 5th Avenue. If anybody in front of the Empire State Building, if you'd like to tell your friends, to come out right in front of the guy that sells chestnuts. So, it's working out. It's just totally working out. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Tell every amazing lady.